And here we are back again.
Yes, welcome back once again to the livestream.net Final Fantasy VII Let's Play walkthrough. I'm Ryushikaze. That's Tennyo.
Hello.
And the other one's Jocalyn.
Hello. Now here's the big question. How the heck did they get off the highway?
They'll show you.
Goldy shiny wire of hope going down.
Oh, I see.
They're going in reverse this time.
And they actually, there's construction equipment that they use.
I like how they can just stand there talking and pondering these things. And it's like, where's everybody else from Shinra?
We killed enough. They'll stop.
And I also like they're not showing it anymore, but there's like the truck had like the hazard lights on.
Yeah.
I thought that was a
We
nice
just
touch.
drove for our life. We had to kill a bunch of people. But that's no reason to ignore basic,
Safety.
basic,
Yeah,
basic
when
road
you
safety.
stop on the
There's an
highway.
etiquette to this.
You need to put on your hazard lights. And I wonder who he's going to put in his party.
He's going to go with the Irving party. 1 guy, 2 gals.
That's what I always do.
Yeah.
But then Barrett's all like, I knew you'd do that. It's
Aw.
like, yeah, you're jealous, Barrett.
I always
Like the
go...
ladies and- Only me could be the leader.
Barrett, you were so close.
Aw.
It's kind of funny.
Poor guy.
Said it before, we'll say it again. I do like Barrett a lot. He doesn't get enough love. It has to be Cloud. You're just saying that, Aerith. We all know what you want. Our college go well. It's like, yeah, Barrett, 5 people walking down the fields is going to be such a huge party. Thought you'd do that. Yeah. Time to go.
The first time I decided, oh, hey, that's where I'm supposed to go. Let's not go there. Because I actually do have a rule in RPGs. If the plot tells you to go somewhere, the first place that you go is anywhere that isn't there.
Just to explore.
Yes. So I went to Chocobo. I actually managed to get into the other side of the Mithril Mines before you were supposed to.
Oh, wow.
Because I managed to escape the Zala.
Well, that's cool. Can you outrun it running through the water like that without a chocobo?
If you get it at the right point and it's far enough away, and you can just run right on in.
I don't see why it'd be so hard now.
Oh
but...
yeah.
If you do that, does it start the scene in there with the Turks, or is it just the mines?
It's just the mines.
I think that would be kind of funny if you started like the scenes that took place in there like before you're supposed to. Oh, here we go. Flashback. I always wondered just how much older than Cloud Sephiroth really is. Is it like 9 years or something?
Roughly. He was born about, on the order of at least 20 years before Crisis Core.
Yeah. Well, because, Angel and Genesis are supposed to both be like 25, despite the fact that Angel looks like he is
He
in
does.
his late
He
30s.
could be 40.
Yeah.
I don't think that they're supposed to be... They're only approximately 25, and that's the interesting thing, because it's starting approximately 20 years, but and that includes Sephiroth's date of birth, but his date of birth is also listed as being 30 to 25 years before the original game.
Oh,
So.
there you go. I never read that before anywhere. It's always like unknown.
Yeah, well,
like,
his
just
exact
tell
age is
us.
unknown, but we do have a known range of his age.
Yeah. It's like,
No, he keeps better things numbered, but he doesn't actually keep records.
Oh, God. I remember
One
thinking
of
the
these
cloud was
things
so
is
cute
not
here.
like the others. One of these things is a lie.
Spoiler, don't ruin it for people who've never played.
What are you talking about? I was
they
talking about that box. That's actually, that's Solid Snake.
Oh, I see. That's right, there is Metal Gear Solid stuff in this game. With snakes in the box. He'll pop out in just a second. I like Cloud's little eyes. But you know, if you if you can figure out how to unlock Aerith, you get the chance to have a new game plus, and then when you come to this section, you get Solid Snake in your party out of the box.
You have to go and inspect it, and right as the exclamation point pops up, you have to hit X at just the right moment.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, nothing.
Oh, and then don't forget that like Cloud whistles, and then when after like he whistles a certain tune at a certain point, you have to hit X, and then you get like a cutscene. And
Maybe not in this playthrough.
And you have to fight Blues for Mega Man, and he's in this game too. And weird, all the crap they threw in. I mean,
something strange crashed into our truck. That would be our monster.
Monster? What monster? I think you're being... That's not a monster.
It's a dragon.
That's a cute little puppy dog. They
It's
grow
just
them
a
big
little
here.
lizard.
That's kind of funny. He's like 3. Sephiroth does 3,000, Cloud's like 14. Sephiroth's just that awesome, I guess. I know it's kind of thought it was interesting how he puts his sword on like upside down. Where do you go? And Chief is just like dot.
Wait. Thing's not at up here.
I must say that the whole plot twist was I completely didn't see any of it coming. Sometimes people tell me they're like, "Oh, I saw that coming," and I'm like, "Really?" I kind of don't believe them when they say stuff like that, though. It's like, no, I don't believe you. Sorry. See, I always wondered, Sephiroth says my father. Then he starts laughing. Does he know? Like, I know that Hojo says later that Sephiroth doesn't know, but maybe does Sephiroth really know? And since Hojo doesn't know, that Sephiroth knows? Because I always get the impression that Hojo seems to think that Sephiroth does not know. But then sometimes I think that Sephiroth does know, and maybe Hojo just doesn't realize that he knows.
So, Hojo's kind of, blind to anything that isn't,
Science.
shiny and a number on it.
Yeah, I guess. I'm trying to remember which one of these two guards was Cloud from my playthrough in Crisis Core.
I think it was the run on the right. Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember, like, when you get into the actual town square part, which one was Cloud, but... I like how Cloud just turns around and looks at the screen while Barrett's talking.
Aw, shot down again.
You weren't in my flashback. Well, I am now. No. Hold on a second.
The damn headless spook. Oh, I want to give him a hug. That she became awesome and learned how to fight. I always kind of thought it was interesting too. After you know what happens later, how the guard like came up and stood behind Cloud, and then Sephiroth says it as if it's supposed to be like some subtle hint that who is Sephiroth talking to? Ooh. Take my picture. I was like, oh, Cloud shot down. Yeah, because this guard, I remember, and according to Crisis Core, this one is Cloud right here.
Yeah.
Because in Crisis Core, he says the exact same thing, and you can give the exact same answers.
Mm-hmm.
Which I thought was...
I liked that part about it.
Yeah, I really like how they did keep a lot of... I mean, I know that despite, like, a lot of the big Genesis stuff that got changed, there were a lot of things that were consistent.
Well, mostly they didn't necessarily change anything we saw. They tried to add bits in the interstitial time, which, which worked with varying degrees of success.
Yeah.
Obviously, Genesis was one of the very, very degrees of not success.
Well, I have to say that despite the fact that I thought that it got kind of ridiculous with him having like a million copies everywhere that could amass their own army to attack Shinra. That part I was like, oh, okay, no. But I did kind of like the fact that it gave Sephiroth a better reason to come to Nibelheim.
Yeah,
I never really got the impression that he had a good reason to even come here, and I kind of was thinking, considering the fact that Sephiroth is apparently not supposed to know how he was created, why would he be sent to Nibelheim? Why would they not have sent somebody else?
Yeah, the idea that they sent him because they needed somebody to actually go there and take care of the problems, and he was the only one qualified and they just had to risk it, was at least a better excuse than we forgot, lol.
I don't know.
Yeah, and just to inspect the reactor?
I don't know, I just kind of felt that, most of the plot of this game I thought was, like, really good, but this part just seemed a little forced to me, like, we need to, force Sephiroth to go to Nibelheim so he can go crazy. But it's like, yes, but, I always wanted a better reason for Sephiroth to be here. Like, it just, I don't know. So that was one thing I didn't mind. The way they did it maybe could have had some tweaking, but I just like the fact that he actually had a reason to come here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is neat.
Now, I might not have had, like, monsters attacking Cloud and Tifa outside of the reactor, because that seemed a little excessive, but other than that, it was not too terribly bad. Anyways, we should probably be talking about this letter that Tifa got
from the
somebody in
General Store owner's son. Yeah.
I remember a lot of people kept trying to say that this is Johnny. Like, before Crisis Core came out, everyone said... I read something on this website about, like, somebody discovered, like, the history of Johnny and where he came from and all this stuff, and had, like, a detail, and they're like, this is fact, and I'm all like, really? But and in Crisis Core, there's, like, that one guy. Oops. We're out of time. Oops! That's gonna be awkward to, like, edit